We're back here at Stillwater Survival. This time we're going to be playing Builderment. It's a new game I picked up on the iPad and then I switched over to play on the Mac, and man, it's so much better. It's easier to copy and paste things when you're trying to create. But today we're going to go ahead and go through the tutorial, so let's go ahead and get started. Getting started. 1. Build a research lab. This is where you want to send items to research new technologies. At the bottom right, you got the little icon with the number 1 on there. Go ahead and select that, and that'll open up your menu to build a research lab. At this point of the game, you can build conveyor belts, extractors, and research labs. So let's go ahead and build our research lab, and we have to pick a strategic place to put it. I don't want to put it too close to resources, and I don't want to put it too far away. So we're going to pick just the perfect spot to put it in. Number 2, build an extractor on top of a tree to harvest wood logs. So we're going to go right down here to the bottom left where I've got my wood at, and we're going to go ahead and create an extractor. Now, when we create an extractor, the first thing you'll notice is that it has a little orange arrow. The little orange arrow is where the first conveyor belt will start going out of. And you can start creating your conveyor belts going from there to wherever you want it to go. And we're going to show you a couple different ways to do that. Once you create the extractor, you can click on it, and then a little blue icon will show up, and that's going to be where the first conveyor belt is, and that was where the orange arrow was showing. From here, you can just go ahead and click on the blue icon or the blue conveyor belt, and in any of the directions, and it'll just continue to create a track going or a conveyor belt going in that direction. And again, you can go in any direction you want. The second way to create conveyor belts is to click, hold, and just drag. As long as you continue to hold, the conveyor belt will continue to go on the little squares that you hover over and create a conveyor belt for you. You can also go backtrack on your conveyor belt and it'll like erase it. But this is only if you know exactly what you want to do and you're zoomed in that far should you do this. There's another way you can do it as well. The technique I prefer is you click and hold on one of the directions, and then from there you can click any square you want, like let's just say up at the research lab, and it'll make a conveyor belt going in that direction. So right now I'm going to click the entrance there, and you can see it created a conveyor belt. This is not quite how I wanted to create it, so I'm going to cancel out of this and then create it the way I want to create it. So this is my preferred method. You click and hold the direction you want to go, and then just click so many squares out and then so many squares over, and it creates the conveyor belt that you want. And then just hit your check mark and it creates the belt. Now you can do this in direction after direction and direction, or you can backtrack on your own track to recalibrate it. But as you'll start seeing, this is how I build things, is I'll do that directional path because I want it to go from one place to another, and sometimes in a very long distance away. But now we have this conveyor belt going, and this is number 3, build a conveyor belt to connect the extractor and research lab. And this will feed our wood logs to our research lab. Let's take a moment and open up our research tree to look at what we need to unlock for wood planks. So we need 10 wood logs to unlock wood planks and workshops. Well, you need workshops to create the wood planks. We're going to have wood logs here entering our research lab pretty soon, and then we'll be able to move on to the next step. Let's open up our research tree, and we'll unlock our wood plank technology. This unlocks wood shops and wood planks. Number 5, build a workshop to craft wood planks. So we're going to create a new conveyor belt from a new wood forest. Normally I would probably just create a workshop right in line here, but this will better show how you're going to have to build track after track after track going different directions, especially when you build up extractor levels and workshop levels. So we're just going to create an extractor on the new wood forest and let it build or extract its logs. And then now we're going to go ahead and put a workshop in the middle of this line here. And when we do that, we're going to select wood planks as a recipe. So we'll go ahead and put the workshop in line. And as when you start here, you can always see that there's 2 arrows coming in to almost anything that you build that has an input and output. The input is the light blue, the output is the orange. And then we're going to go ahead and put it in line in our conveyor belt here. And again, we're going to select the recipe of wood planks. You can see a little icon with the hammer and wrench. We select that. There's different tiers of upgraded workshops. That just makes them faster. They produce the materials faster than they would at each tier. And then we want to select the wood planks recipe. Now that we have wood planks being created, it's a 1-to-1 wood log to wood plank ratio. And we're going to go ahead and create our conveyor belt going into the bottom of our research lab this time. So we're just going to click and hold. I'm going to just click over to where I think it is, and then just follow it through into the research lab. So we're working on number 6, unlock wood frame technologies. If we open up our technology tree, you'll see that the wood frame is the 3rd one down. If we go ahead and click on that, we have to create 10 wood planks in order to unlock wood frames. We have the wood planks coming along, so we'll just have to speed up, and we'll get there in just a moment. After we have all the planks we need, we'll open up the technology tree and then unlock the wood frame technology, which will lead us into number 7, which is building a new workshop and select the wood frames as their recipe. So we're also going to look at the technology tree really quickly right here. The next step after this, if we create 10 wood frames, will be unlocking the furnace, which we'll be able to create iron and copper ingots from here. As you can see, I've been busy on screen, and we have now 2 different workshops feeding wood planks. And so now down the pipeline, where it singles out to one conveyor belt, we're going to create a new workshop, and this time we're going to select the wood frames. You can also just rotate on the bottom left. There's a little rotate left or right, and that way you can get your directions correct when you're placing your different workshops, smelters, and factories. Number 8, unlock smelting technology. This one's easy. You just got to continue to create these wood frames. You create 10 wood frames and you'll unlock smelting technology. So we're just going to fast forward and get to that point. Okay, we're going to open up our technology tree and unlock smelting technology. Nice work! Continue researching new technologies and expand your factory. That was it. That was the whole tutorial. And we unlocked our furnace, our iron ingots, our copper ingots, and we're good to go and explore the rest of the game. So thank you for joining me. We're going to continue on with some Builderment tutorials. We're coming up soon. And exploring the technology tree and how to open up things and build factories and just have a lot of fun here in this game. So continue joining me here on Stillwater Survival, and we'll see you next time.